We are back with the Screen Team. We got Guy on the show, and Guy is going to delve deep into the, I don't know, man. We're going to kind of get deep into this film called Mother. For those of you who don't know, this is probably one of the most decisive or divisive films here in 2017. A lot of people have spoken pretty badly about this film, whether it's people who've went and seen it, reviewers, and I'm kind of interested to see what Guy thinks about this film as well. Guy, let's talk about where do you want to start with this, man? Because I don't know where to start.
Well, when I first watched it, my initial opinion after I finished watching the movie was that was a movie.
That was a movie. Very, very true. I want to know, were you upset? Because a lot of people were upset. They were expecting from the trailers a horror film. You've got Jennifer Lawrence, you've got Javier Bardem, you got Michelle Pfeiffer, you got Ed Harris, and who knows what's going on? Is this a Rosemary's Baby type movie? Is it these strangers come over and they're like, hey, we're going to take over your house? And that's not what the movie is, right?
No.
It's something totally...
Aronofsky is all about experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a failed experiment for what he was trying to do. It took me almost watching this movie 3 full times to figure it out. And once I did, it is the dumbest premise I have ever seen. And this from a man who put rock monsters in the story of Noah's Ark.
Right.
This is worse. Jennifer Lawrence's character is called Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Javier Bardem's character is called Him with a capital H.
Okay.
They live in a house, and Mother is trying to make the house viable. And Him is a creator. It's God and Mother Nature. And the house is Earth.
Whoa. I've just been blown away, man. Tell me more. Tell me more.
That's
it?
That's the exact story. It's the story of us, humanity.
Mm-hmm.
As he's going along, a man comes along.
Mm-hmm.
A man played by Ed Harris, who happens to be bruised on his ribs. And then a woman comes along, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, who seems to be sneaking around the house.
Yeah.
Who gets ejected from the house. Once that happens, 2 brothers come in and one kills the other.
We're getting stuff straight out of the Old Testament going on here, man.
Oh, it goes further. As it goes along, and they realize why are they coming to see Javier Bardem? Well, he's trying to create this new work. And when he does, it turns out to be a book of poetry.
Mm-hmm.
You never get to see what he wrote. But because he shows it to the mass crowd, they worship him. It's the Bible.
My goodness, man.
Mother is pregnant with his child,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, to bring peace in the house. And because Mother Nature, and we destroy Mother Nature because man is evil, continues to give of herself even though we take and give nothing in return, to the point where her only recourse is to destroy the house, but still give of herself. She gives her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And by giving her heart, she actually opens the wall and pulls the heart of the house out. The house has a heart.
Man, this is wild. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm curious here, Guy. What you've told me so far, I'm down with. I'm like, all right, what you're saying, I'm in, man, but where did it go wrong for you? Why did this not execute well for you?
Because, like I said, I had to watch it 3 times to figure out what they were doing.
So the fact that you didn't get it right away was a deterrent?
It's not that I didn't get it right away. It's the fact that the idea was not... I don't mind stuff being left up to interpretation. He did the Black Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was she really turning into a swan, or was she losing her mind? I don't mind it being up for interpretation.
Right.
The wrestler, did he have a good thing, or did he die of a heart attack at the very end? You don't know. It's left to interpretation. I don't mind that. Let the audience think. Let it challenge them. My problem is all the horrific elements you see in the trailer and all the people is like the last 20 minutes. It was boring. This premise you think would be fantastic. No.
Yeah.
Boring. I grew a beard watching this thing. It was boring. It served nothing. It spent more time just focusing on them talking to each other. Well, what about this? I don't know. Well, what about this? Well, I'm trying to do this. Well, what about... Do something.
Were you also mad that in the trailer it's meant to be it's promoted as a horror film? Was that upsetting you when you didn't get that? Did that upset you?
Yes. Once again, I don't like a bait and switch. If you're going to do something, go with the idea. If you're going to market it a certain way, know that your audience is not going to be happy when you don't give them what you market.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by that, because people who know Aronofsky, they know what type of movie he's going to give you. He's got that, the Black Swan, type of credibility. He also did what was the drug movie? Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream.
He's creative, but he's out there, you know what you're going to get with that. So I'm surprised they didn't market it more.
Which, honestly, that's what drew me in. I like Aronofsky. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see how he would tackle a horror movie.
Right.
This is a genre he's kind of danced with, but never really delved into. So I would have loved to have seen his style on the horror genre.
Yeah.
That's what drew me in. No.
You didn't get it.
No. I got standard Aronofsky and some really weird subtextual.
So I'm curious, Guy. You said the movie was boring. How was the acting? We've got Jennifer Lawrence. We've got powerhouses. You're right.
I think the acting was fine for what they had.
Okay.
And some of the dialogue, I don't think there's anybody who could have pulled it off. Some of the dialogue is stilted and wooden, and you're like, yeah. But when you really break the dialogue down, they did the best they could with the material they were given.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it good.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, is this worth a watch? Is it worth a watch, Guy? Or should we just totally forget it and move on to Leatherface 2, the beginning?
If you like avant-garde, if you like art house films, then yes, it's worth a watch. But that is such a very niche market.
Yeah.
It really is. When you try to take art house films and market it to mass and it doesn't deliver, that's where all this backlash is coming from, I believe. Because what I honestly believe is the backlash is justified, because horror fans are coming to this because it was marketed as a horror.
Yeah.
With people who have never done horror films. So you're excited. With a director who's never done horror but does really good stuff. So you're excited. Then you go in and the general public doesn't do art house films. So they're left with the one conclusion that most people get from a standard Aronofsky film. The hell did I just watch?
It's true. It's true. Whether you're watching Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream, The Wrestler, it's he's definitely an interesting cat for sure, man. Movie is called Mother. You can check it out. Guy, thank you for being on the show, man. We appreciate you, and it's good to have you back after, you were gone for so long. He's Guy. I'm Chris. We're part of the Screen Team. We've got more reviews coming your way right here on the Screen Team.